Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Sephonie. Last time I got all the way up to the final boss and have not approached it yet. Notice it did save my progress. It said it wouldn't. Huh, I guess I have to observe it. Oh, maybe there's like a bunch of different Tetris puzzles before I get to the real thing. The barrier blocks the way, but the trio reaches their hand out, carefully reaching, plunging into its surface. What is a boundary? What is a container? Oh, I was wondering why there were 4 Sephonies in there. Amy, Sephonie Island. The USA, Taiwan. Family, mothers, grandmothers. A mitochondrion. Earth. Series of concentric membranes to hold in the pressure of an identity, like balloons firming as they fill with air. This is me, this is mine. Without a boundary, we would scatter so far and so thin that we would disappear completely. They say that in a marriage two become one, but is that true? If you haven't proven yourself before that happens, how will you ever know what you truly deserve? Honestly, it's fucked up how you live all the way over in the USA. We only get to see each other for big trips like this. Oh, there's like a bunch of flashbacks to the memories. When I look at my lab on that hill near the highway, do I feel proud? It feels right to know who you are. It feels right to belong to others. What about when borders intercross, when imaginary lines cleave families, friends, and lovers? What a nation asks of you. Could it ever pay back? It's easy to lose all sense of scale. I want everything to be mine. I want to give myself away completely. I love you. I'm far away from you. I love you. I will forget how to love you. I love you. I'm only a concept. I love you. Come closer. Freaking Sephonie always love bombing. Back at the surface. Is the rescue coming? Oh, are we gonna get to see the real doctor, whatever? I love you and feel groove. Oh boy, I got like 2 more cutscenes and then the big boss. Trio of scientists together walking, then absorbed, engulfed. What is desire? Envy, nostalgia, decadence, guilt, stupidity, longing. Grit of sand that you can't quite get rid of. Rolled around rose tint like mother of pearl. Gem grown of layers and layers of inarticulable memory. Without the flush of shame, would desire lose its luster? So hot, I just want to remember how it feels to be cool. When you were a girl, the summers in Taipei were hot, hotter than before. Year after year, a new record. Oh, a vending machine, with its red metal, its cooling hum, and your favorite coffee, what luck. Hey, Amy didn't get a thing. England. But you're being evasive, or is it also grim? You mean like the desire to fulfill our ideals? The desire to make the world a better place? Eating us to null, was that a burden or a gift? Maybe that's a false choice. We expand into each other like 2 curling liquids. It goes beyond culpability. I want you like the wind in my hair. I want you like the sweetness on my lips. I want you like you were never gone. I want you come here. This is getting like a little weird. They're falling in love with the island and each other. Okay, let's stop here. We don't want to drift any closer. Drop anchors? No, something is wrong here. The timing isn't right. I don't like this. Oh no, is Sephonie gonna kill the rescuers? With the ash or something? I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Flowing, merging, transcending, and beyond the barrier null, stirring. Null string. It's like, null string. In junior high school, a girl in your class invited you to a slumber party. You were the only one to show up. That month in Taiwan had been sweltering. You had tossed and turned in your sleep every night. The moon was full, the sky clear, warm azure tones. But when you entered your classmate's beautiful home, you were hit with a wave of sweet, crisp, cool air. All night long, your parents kept the AC running. I don't think that's a dick. It kind of looks like one in the bottom left. I think it's like a cane or something. Anyways, I'm trying to decide if I should censor that. You watched a movie that was too scary, so you held each other's hands briefly. After weeks of restless warmth, you were finally able to feel the gentle weight of sleepiness suffuse your whole body, soft and tingling across your skin. Your muscles felt weak like a baby's, and you giggled all evening, then fell into a thick, dreamless sleep. During high school, you got your Illinois driver's license as soon as humanly possible. When you bugged your friend Carissa about not doing the same, she joked, "There's not even anywhere to go in this town." But to you, the destination is beside the point. Behind the wheel, you feel that your body is somehow expanded to fill itself. You hold the keys to space and time. Years later, your mom drove you home after you had your appendix removed. You'd nearly forgotten what it felt like to be a passenger. It brought you back to a childhood memory, arriving back home in the middle of the night after a vacation in Wisconsin. The rumble of the garage door half awakened you. Your mother picked you up and carried you inside, even though you were a little too big for that. She pulled off your shoes and laid you on the bed. The memory of feeling so helplessly reliant hit your body in the gut. On your first proper date with Shinji, he ordered chirashi don. You remember because you were stupidly worried that you'd taste the fish on his mouth later. It's an easy target for your nerves. When he finally got you to open up about being distracted, he laughed out loud in the restaurant. "You'll just have to buy me another drink to wash it down then," he roared. Kissing later on his bed, you caught glimpses of his sparkling eyes, his smile. You could feel the untrained joy muscles on your own face scrambling to mirror, as if you'd been shoved into advanced dance class. Your breathing sped to a short and shallow clip. "Hey, take it easy," he said, smiling. "I'm not going anywhere." Liar, you thought to yourself, but now you realized he had told the truth. You were never born. What? That's a non-sequitur. Not like them. No, you're constantly living and dying, and yet once you were not, and now you are, and you wonder when that switch had occurred. Oh, this is probably Sephonie talking? Was it when your landmass first peaked above sea level, feeling dry warmth and wind? Was it when birds and fish settled around you, or when salt-soaked reptiles stumbled ashore after months drifting on accidental rafts of vegetal flotsam? Perhaps you think it was when your key species had settled into their niches within your cave system, to each its own dominion. Or maybe there was never any moment. The three of them had called you Sephonie, and strangely you had heard them, and in that moment you became everything you were, but also something else. When they spoke to you, when they looked at you, when they lived with you, the energy of them wrapped around you like a skin. It's kind of like Monster House, where... well, the house existed before it was a house, so not quite the same. Slight Monster House spoilers. By the way, that movie is very good. Guy in love with a house. There was also an Adventure Time episode where Ice King fell for a woman that was the island. And she's like huge. Anyways, the incantation of their witness somehow, somewhere beyond a blessing or a curse. And now? You are no longer afraid for them to touch a knoll. He analyzed the video and determined that some sort of dome-shaped barrier surrounds the island, sort of like a laser security system. Tripping the wire summons a deadly energy pulse. That is what shipwrecked my daughter and her crew. Captain, by my calculations, we should be within range now. Release the drone! No, they're gonna shoot Sephonie. Island versus boat. This drone should trigger the island's defensive surge, and then channel the excess energy into the battery tower on our ship. Why am I alone? Why can't I remember? It all comes down to this moment, doesn't it? Please wait. Please don't do it. Please, please, please. Are the rescuers gonna mess this up? It probably doesn't matter what character I'm playing as, but I'll switch to that. Oh, Sephonie. Beautiful, isn't it? So hungry, so alive. Looks like a bunch of trash bags with a bunch of ropes tying them together. There's something terribly violent about living. Something ruthless and sparkling, the taking and taking, the becoming. But in small moments we can strike a balance, in giving and taking, in seasoning and yielding. Small deaths that fold into resurgent, gasping life. After all this, we're never gonna be the same, are we? No, I don't suppose we will be. Team Tasty Fish! Team Tasty Fish! What's the deal with this? Oh. Wow, that is really cool. Oh, I can't surround this. Oh, bacteria. Nothingness, vesicles, bacteria. Oh, I thought there was gonna be more. Hmm. Okay, nothingness, slime, rotating slime. Okay, so I can only summon 3 things. I think I got enough to survive. Sephonie? What is that? No, is that Mom? Mom jump scare. Captain, the energy pulse keeps coming. Sephonie Island, how in the world? It's not slowing down. I don't think we'll be able to absorb the full brunt of the barrier's defenses. Possible. How could the island generate this much energy? There's no more time. Severing the connection in 3, 2, 1. Wait, reverse the polarity. If the son of the bitch wants power surge, let's give it a power surge. Are you sure that's safe? We'll hope they're underground by now. I'm sorry, Dr. Lim, but this is our best chance to save your daughter. Okay, reversing polarity. Amy, I'm coming for you. A flash, a ring, a whiteout, and then... how'd it go again? Mom carried you inside from the garage because you had appendicitis again. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Maybe a fishbone was lodged inside your windpipe. The hospital was cool and air-conditioned. You slept for a long time. Ingwen and Riao came to check in on you while you were sleeping. Ingwen held your hand briefly. This is like a scary movie, you remember her saying. It will all be over soon. Riao gave you a kiss on the forehead and then leaned back and smiled a bright, sunny smile that looked too good for his face. I'm not going anywhere, he said. They were the only 2 kids from your school to show up. Nice of them. Amy, it sounds like your mom. Amy, are you awake? Used to hate it when she woke you up. Ah, but you did ask her to teach you how to cook today. Salmon. Mom, you say finally? Oh, thank God. Amy, she's awake. Call the doctor, please. After the United States Navy successfully disrupted the barrier surrounding Sephonie Island, the 3 shipwrecked researchers Amy Lim, Ingwen Lin, and Ryo Hayashi found unconscious as though they had washed up on the shore. Back in Taiwan, all 3 underwent emergency surgery to remove their malfunctioning onyx implants, and within days they were all awake and recovering their strength. Oh... It was all a dream! The trio were then transported to Illinois, USA, where they were debriefed at the Bloomington Labs. After the meeting. So, I guess this is goodbye, huh? Yeah, maybe we'll see each other at a conference or something? What is it, Ingwen? It's just, is this really all that will come of our research? A few bits of data to be slowly processed for some food and drug conglomerates? Well, what do you expect, Ingwen? Scientific progress is rarely flashy. You remember the contracts we discussed during briefing? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. But we were trying to do something bigger, weren't we? Something about a pandemic? Pandemic. Null virus, that was it, right? Yes, Riao, null. Do you remember it, Amy? Yeah, that sounds familiar, strangely. Coming down the line in like 50 years or something. Not sure how I knew that. We have to go back there, don't we? To Sephonie? We have to finish the job. Amy, don't we have to tell someone? It's not gonna happen. What? Amy, what are you talking about? I'm sorry, Ingwen, but they're not gonna fit us up with Onyx again right after it almost killed us. They're going back to the drawing board with that tech. Plus, the island just isn't safe with the energy barrier surrounding it. But it was different, wasn't it? It was different for us. Besides, isn't it worth the risk to save all those lives? We don't even know if we could save lives. That whole mission was a gamble to begin with. And now that we're back here, what evidence do we have? You realize we'd sound like some kind of doomsday cult, right? Predicting a pandemic 50 years into the future. Just won't work. But, yeah. Wait, when was this released? Did this... 2022. Oh. Maybe it is based around COVID. I'm sorry, Ingwen, but I think Amy is right. We can't even explain this to ourselves. How could we explain that to anyone else? Maybe it's better this way. Maybe we were never meant to play God, to hold the fates of so many people in our hands. Besides, the future isn't set in stone, right? Maybe. Look, we all need to rest, I think. I don't want to fight about this. Yeah, I miss Shinji. Maybe sometime down the line we could check back in about this stuff? Yeah, no, you're right. Already slipping away. I know that I felt something very strongly, but when I reach out, nothing's there. Maybe some memories are made to be forgotten. Shortly after the Sephonie expedition, Ingwen resigned from her position at the lab, shifting focus to epidemiology policymaking in Taipei. Ingwen's girlfriend, Light, decided to settle in the Yosei long term. The two ended their relationship but remained close friends. Still a win. Riao was promoted as lab, now overseeing his own group of researchers who continue to cooperate with Laimi's lab. They hope to find a use for the salvage data from the Sephonie expedition. Cool. He and Shinji managed to take out a mortgage on a new house in the Tokyo suburbs. Amy continues to publish new research on the findings relating to the Sephonie data, particularly integration with neural networks. They contact various tech companies about potential forays into the consumer software market. Keep in touch with Ria's lab. She's on track to one day take her mother's leadership position at work and is expecting a child. So that's what happened. Amy, Ingwen, Riao, they came here, they changed me, they created this part of me. But then, our intimate connection was shattered. Torn apart, and now I'm lost here, drifting, waiting to be made whole again. Severed, not just from them, but from the entirety of my body. Will they ever return? How many years have passed since they left, and the virus null? Is it too late? Ooh, the epilogue Blink Existence has been unlocked. View it from the title screen. Did I miss my train? Ah, no. It should be here in a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Always another train, another transfer. Always alone, always nowhere. Ah, here it comes. Wait, who's that on the train? Incredible! It's really you, isn't it? Sephonie. Oh, who am I? Oh yeah, sorry, I should introduce myself. It's Bane. No, it's Gale. Anine? Anishna, my name is Gail Lim. I'm Lim? Amy's daughter, maybe? I'm 26 years old. I live in the Bedot region. That's where the Mississippi and Minnesota's rivers meet in North America. Year's 2098. Hey buddy, you wanna go save the world from the null virus now? I think you've got like a week left, probably. You wanna know what I'm doing here? Of course, it's a bit of a long story, but I'm happy to explain. So I'd been curious about the Sephonie project for a long time, actually. I know that my grandmother, Amy Lynn, had been part of a secretive research expedition to a remote island. Something to do with early-stage onyx technology. It was all very romantic to me as a child. But when I asked about it, she would usually just joke around and change the subject. Eventually, her research helped lead to Nixa, a complex creative AI that's now properly known as an internet search engine. Old search engines prioritize scale and advertising, consequently funneling the user's curiosity and imagination into corporate-controlled boxes. Oh no, please don't be a pro AI game. The search software is a lot more conversational and contextual. Lately, Nix has gotten fairly big and corporate itself, but in the early days I hear it was a helpful tool in the then United States of America's border abolition movement. That's quite a story itself, but I'll stay on task for the moment. Nixa. It's sort of like your child, isn't it? The AI is based largely on the data acquired here on Sephonie. That's the part that fascinated me most, the data collection via Onyx Link. I even got a developer job at Nixa to learn more, but no one seemed willing to talk about that core stuff. Too dangerous or not worth the trouble. In my spare time, I tried to recreate the original Onyx implant software from the Nixa search engine algorithms. But with none of the raw data from the original mission, I wasn't quite able to connect the dots. Why is Sephonie standing like that? Ah, the null virus. Yeah, that's where I'm headed with all this. It did escape as you predicted. Sorry to say, life here on the island is in rough shape, and Null has taken a heavy toll on the rest of the world as well. Grandma Amy, she died of Null 98 complications a few months ago. She lived a long and full life, but still it was hard. I was cleaning out her basement when I found an old password-protective hard drive labeled S. Sephonie, I wondered? Finally, a new lead. I reached out to Ryu Hayashi and Ingwen Lin. In light of the pandemic, I hope they might be willing to help me unravel this mystery. I'm Shinji Masuda. Nice to meet you, youngster. Is this the Zoom of the future? Masuda-san, thank you for speaking with me. I was so sorry to hear of your husband's recent passing. Is everyone dead? The epilogue, and then everyone died. Just like Korra. My deepest condolences for your loss. Ah, thank you, Gale. Did you know Riao? You said your grandmother was on that expedition with him. She was, and their labs continued to collaborate on bringing the Nixa software to fruition. But no, I never really knew him personally. They weren't exactly close. Makes sense. Riao was always a bit cagey about the expedition. Really, I didn't think much of it all until later. Sure, I was worried about his physical safety, but it all happened so fast. They didn't even tell me what was happening until after he was already rescued. Oh wow. After he came back, he was different, I guess. What do you mean different, if you don't mind me asking? Oh sure, it's just a sort of energy, more talkative. Well no, that's not it exactly, just more somehow. Sorry, I'm no poet. We started going to therapy, which I didn't expect. I didn't grow up with that sort of thing, but we actually went together for a while too. Oh yeah, there's one particularly memorable session of couples therapy. Oh, did he make some sort of communication breakthrough? I don't really remember what we talked about. I think we were actually kind of agitated. But afterward, without saying a word, he grabbed my hand and guided me away. I asked him where we were going and he just said, "Hey, take it easy," then cackled as if that were a hilarious joke. We took the train the wrong direction and ended up at an onsen, where we had a nice long soak. Later, we ate soba noodles with duck and this surprising apple tempura. That was one of the best days. Speaking with Shinji Masuda, I felt like I got to know Ryao a little bit. Wondered if my own grandmother had been similarly changed by her experiences on Sephonie. He also mentioned that Ryao would occasionally speak of Sephonie, of you, sort of like a person. I'd caught Grandma Amy doing the same thing once or twice, so this was fascinating to me. Unfortunately, Shinji didn't really know anything that would help me hack Grandma's secret hard drive. However, there was one more member of the Sephonie expedition. Yeah! My goat is still alive. What a dear you are calling this old lady. Are you with one of those college gay groups? We have a nice relationship with the younger generations here at this elders commune. You look gay. What a line. Haha, no. I mean, yes, I'm gay. But I was actually calling about the Sephonie expedition. I think I mentioned that I'm Amy Lim's grandchild. Oh yes, I remember now. Well, isn't that something? Amy Lim's grandchild. I'm sorry for your loss. Do you think she's wearing, like, futuristic knee pads? Thank you. Miss Lin, this is a bit of an awkward question, but after the Onyx product, you shifted focus to epidemiology. I think some of the words in this are made up. The current Null 98 pandemic has been linked with Sephonie Island. Did you somehow know about Null? Well, no one can predict the future, can they? Anyway, that was all a long time ago. The only reason I ask is, did my grandmother ever mention a hard drive? It might hold some sort of key to the pandemic. Done what I can regarding Null 98, but no, Amy and I weren't in touch. Gail, I'm feeling tired. Maybe we should talk some other time. But yeah, whatever happened on Sephonie, none of them were able to talk about it. I should have been more sensitive. I'm sorry, Miss Lin, we don't have to talk about the past. That's a beautiful garden you're in. Oh yes, I love the peas. Just like Mendel used in his genetic experiments. Do you have a green thumb, Gale? Me? Oh no, I'm a plant killer, sadly. My grandmother kept a garden. She used to feed me sweet peas and say, just like candy. Oh, I mean, sorry. No, it's okay. You're talking about Amy, aren't you? Sounds like she was a good grandmother. Yeah, she was. The truth is, Gale, when we woke up after being rescued, none of us could remember clearly what had happened. I felt fleeting shards of emotion, excitement, love, intense connection, but they were all hazy and distant, like waking from a dream. It's too bad the other two main characters didn't get to link. Only Ryao. In order to live my life without regrets, I had to let go. It is too painful to stay longing for whatever I'd lost, to expect all the pieces to one day fall into place. I'm sorry, that sounds very difficult, to forget something that affected you deeply. Yes, well, I didn't forget everything, I suppose. No? No, I remember our boat ride to the island. Rio got really seasick, so I tried to distract him by asking about his favorite vlogs. I was kind of scared of Amy at first. She was very, take charge. I heard that, haha. But I didn't really see that side of her as much. Yeah, I saw different sides of her too, I think, eventually. Oh, and I remember Rio pouting about our grilled fish dinner. Haha, he hated fish. Oh no, ha 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 ha! We had some sort of joke about it. It was really funny. What was it now? Oh yeah, we started calling ourselves Team Tasty Fish. I guess it's not really much of a joke. Good to be there. Ha! Gale, I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful. That's okay. If it's meant to be, I'll find a way. Call me again sometime. Now that I'm older, maybe it's fine to think back on those strange times. I'd love to know more about Amy's life after Sephonie. Yeah, I'd like that. Once again, I had run out of leads, and the Null pandemic continued to claim its toll. In the wake of global uprisings and climate catastrophe in the 60s and 70s, The world had changed. Overall, we were cooperating well to stem the tide. And yet, Null was like nothing we had ever seen. Still, I was glad to have contacted with Shinji and Ingwen. Maybe all this was worth it, just for the opportunity to better understand Sephonie, and to connect with these people who had been important to my grandmother. But a week or two later, while looking into the hard drive again, something that Ingwen had said jumped out at me. The contents of this hard drive are encrypted. Please enter passcode. Team Tasty Fish. Password accepted. Yeah, and then the music starts playing. Grandma Amy's hard drive contained the full raw data dump from the Sephonie expedition. Much of it had never seen the light of day. With the data as reference, I was finally able to reverse engineer the link capability from modern Nixa software, and embed it into a non-invasive peripheral. And yeah, that's what we are doing right now, hehe. Now that you're all caught up, here's my plan. Based on the patterns of corrupted data, I believe that Grandma Amy, Ingwen, and Riao experienced some sort of traumatic interruption while attempting to link with Null. I want to finish what they start. Let's go! I want to reintegrate the data links that were severed between you, my ancestors, and this island. Then perhaps we will finally be able to face Null together. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Bro, secret character. Aw, this place is fucked. Do you think the iguana's dead by now? I hope not. I hope it's an immortal iguana. Aw. I thought I was gonna get a secret ending for dying there. Oh. You are smaller now. Sephonie, let's link. Null 0 Sephonie Core. Null Remnant. Oh, I think I lost an HP for that. Oh, cool. Okay, that works. We did it! Oh, Sephonie, we did it! You linked with Null. As long as I don't lose in a cutscene again. Sephonie? I searched for God at the space between particles. But all I found was my own body. Willem Dafoe hitting his forehead gif. My body, which exerts force. My body, which reflects light. My body, which in an instant will be gone. Already, so many of us are gone. I thought I wanted to understand it all. But for now... just let me hold you. Yeah, I can feel. I can feel everything again. From Sephonie Island, Gale traveled back to Taiwan. There they gave blood samples and helped to explain Onyx Link data to Null researchers. 10 months, a global network of scientists had developed a Null 98 vaccine. It was made freely available worldwide. From September 2019 to 2022. of April. Oh, are these all the original pictures? Before they were all composited? You gotta love a credits where it's just the two people. Honestly, the camera is pretty perfect. I don't really remember any time where I was mad at the camera. Which means it's really good. I wish I could be in QA. Belligerent Kitten! What a name. Coffee Bat. I wonder if they pogged when they saw the bat frogs. Or bats. Indie Bros. Freesound.org. I wonder who Yoshi Hoda is. Pixel Boy in my mind. I saw Pixabay and I read it as Pixel Boy. Nitro Rad. Shout out Nitro Rad. I didn't know they had a Patreon. Little Pizza Bear. Weird that the last name isn't all the way off screen when it pauses. Thank you for playing. Wow, you made it to the end of Sephonie. Thank you for the gift of your time. Rena and Melos. We hope that leaves you with some interesting thoughts and feelings to ponder in the days to come. Context for those playing in the future. The initial outbreak and quarantines of the COVID-19 pandemic occurred not too long into the development cycle of Sephonie. This, of course, influenced the story and themes of the game. What is the world like now? What has our generation passed down to you? Kind regards from the past. By the way, you can now return to your original save and use Return to Surface from any area. You may find something new hidden on the island surface! Furthermore, you can now play as Gale in a post-game save. Don't forget to check out Bubble Adventure in the settings menu too. Oh, and you can now move the camera freely in screenshot mode as well as place new characters. Oh my gosh. I gotta say, this team is so good at making post-game stuff. I gotta see what's on the surface. Can't go to the boat? Aw. Okay, it's not the boat, so maybe if I get to the top of the island, I can figure out what's new. Yo, Golder Zoda, thanks for the raid. How'd your stream go? Were you playing some more Crash 3D? Okay, so it's not the sand pit, and it's not the ship. Maybe it's like a new invisible path or something at the top. See anything obvious yet? Was doing all retro achievements attempts for Crush PSP, my brain died around Locked in Space. How far in is that? Yeah, all achievement runs of any game are tricky. Especially if it's Spelunky, because you have to die 1,000 times. Oh gosh, I fell. Fell. Very far. Okay. I just beat Sephonie for the first time, and apparently there's a new secret on the surface. It's a really hard 100% route. Requires you to land a few barrier bursts, but it's hard. Or barrier boosts. We could just skip the going inside part. It's kind of cool. I forget what was in here. Oh, nothing. The invisible way that pushes you away or back depending on when you jump on it. Oh. I knew it. I knew there'd be something up here. Okay, so this must be how I get to the cloud. Oh my gosh, I can walk on the cloud. That's cool. Oh, and there's another cloud. Okay. Secret final capsule, maybe? Amy's Lost Quarter. So use the momentum to get extra distance to make a normally impossible double jump. Skips doing the normally intended puzzle. How precise is it? Is it like a one-frame thing? Amy, a friend showed her 50 states quarters for show and tell. She didn't notice dropping the Illinois quarter. But you did. You took it. You kept it. Spending it on a hot dog, hoping to be rid of its presence. So it came back to you as loose change for a mall food court. Kept in your wallet as a reminder. For a long time, until losing the wallet into the shores off Sephonie Island. Precise enough not to do it 90%. That's fair. The Illinois Quarter. Is there anywhere I can go to from here? There's that island down here I always wanted to get to. I don't think I can get to that island. I think that's probably the furthest up I can get. I didn't save? Ah, there's definitely something else I can do when I'm up there, I feel. Also saves a crush. Oh. I have not played that game in so long, I don't even remember what a crush is. I probably shouldn't have reset there. I think it would have been faster to just, take it. The range on the Ribats is kind of crazy. In 3DS, the strat is free. Oh my god, I fell through the tiniest hole of all time. Actually, it's probably just easier to teleport there. Oh. I thought there was... Maybe it's on the next layer. There's one that's like really fast to get to that I can use to teleport. I don't think there was anything over there. Oh no, there's two on layer 1. Okay, so the other one's gotta be like... Oh, it's literally just right there. Have you ever played Sephonie, Golder? Super fun. This is not the one I was thinking of. Maybe I can check if there's like a secret path back. No, I don't think so. If there was, it would be visible from right here, I think. There's a weird shadow. Oh, that's just from that. Same rooms? Oh my gosh. So earlier when I said that post-game tends to be good. What the heck? This is like massive. Like in Anodyne 1, there's a game-breaking item that they give you that lets you just go around. That didn't count as getting the bubble. So I landed safely. Do I have to collect them all in one jump? You gonna hop off? Alright, I'll see you, Golder. Thanks for the raid again. Information tab. This ground feels weird. Oh my god, I knew getting around here was intended. I think what I really jive with this dev team is that, there's just so much, like, that looks like, oh, I shouldn't be able to go there, and then you can. And the bubbles even, like, let you skip stuff. Oh, I found half. Oh, I see. I was curious about the post-game rooms part, but I think it just means that, where do I start this journey? Here, I guess? It's gotta be like you're meant to go the other way first or something. Or maybe you jump from this bubble. I lost my speed. I don't get it. Maybe I have to wall run? Overshot. So I need to keep speed so that I can wall run. No, it ain't my wall. Annie, are you okay? You tell us that you're okay. Please. My wall. Run! Oh, come on. I think when the camera turned, it messed up my angle. Oh, that wall is fake. What's going on, man? What do you mean the wall is fake there? Why? I lost my speed, brother. Okay, the wall being fake means I'm probably going at this from the wrong angle. Where's... Yeah. I'm just gonna go back up there. Because why would you have a fake wall if you're forced to wall run? Is the game where you're Sephonie? No, Sephonie is the island. I'm Ingwen. There's a bubble in here. Oh, imagine if that was the one I was missing. Is the goal to pop all the bubbles? Yup. I'm in post-game, so... That's what the goal is for now anyways. Need to hit a checkpoint so I can go for these. Oh. This is definitely the way to do it. Get all the way up here. Hold on, is there anything down here? This little hideaway section? Oh! I got an achievement! Post-game! Visit the post-game room. Okay! While exploring, you can return to the central hub anytime by using return to hub from the main menu. I don't want to hit that checkpoint. Debug areas. This is so cool. Secret Onyx links. Alright, I don't want to lose my progress though. Oh, is this gonna... Okay, good, I get to keep that. I was a little worried. It said there were multiple... It said post-game rooms. So that might just be the main one, there might be even more. Why did I instantly lose run speed? Up in there, huh? I mean, yeah, if I have... speed, maybe. Wait, no. It'd be hard, though. Yeah, if I miss even one, I have to do the whole thing over. Oh, I held back to try to get the bubble. Maybe I should just go for whichever ones I can get. Because if I hold back at any point, I instantly lose run speed and I can't get it back. So I might need to just do this twice. I held back for like a frame. Oh, it let me keep it. Thank you, game. No, I missed the last one. Where do I go from there? Wait, is it? Do I have to do it the other way? I'm so confused. Yeah, I do have to do it the other way. So if I were to do it the other way, I would want to start from like here. I actually want to be down here, I think. I missed the first one. Okay, so I want to... If there was just like a little patch of ground I could land on, this would be so much easier. That was actually decently close to what I needed to do for a real attempt, though. I think that counted. Okay, now I just have to get those first few bubbles. Let's see if I can do it the other way. think I have to do it this way. I just lose my speed. I think that's gonna be hard, is getting this first one while still conserving speed. Because I have to conserve speed the whole time. Maybe I just want to dash into the bubbles. If I dash into the bubbles, I might get my speed back. That might be the trick to it. Yeah, like I dash here. I dash here. No, it doesn't give me my speed back. Wait, hold on, maybe I can't do this the other way. Can I jump on the same bubble twice? Oh my gosh, that makes that so much easier. We did it! Oh, yes. That means the surface is totally done, I think. Local items, local species, local bubbles. I found all the bubbles in this room already. There's none. Oh, I'm still missing a species here? And 3 items, okay. Cool. This is like the most freebie bubble of all time. Oh, but I can't if I don't have a wall to bounce off of. I can't stay. So I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Like, it's really hard to jump and conserve your momentum. That counts. Yeah. Should be able to wall run on this wall. It's like making it back is harder than getting the bubble sometimes. guess that's the whole point of it. Okay, I can make that. Okay. This checkpoint is like right in the way for this. Are you kidding me? Pirates when they go to a comedy show. No way I can make it up here. Oh, that must be La Creatura. Wow. Big islands. Alright, Fly Reaper, what secrets do you hold? Any flies attracted to this devious plant take the ultimate gamble. One lobe contains water for an ideal breeding ground, the other, digestive enzymes. Hey, you there, you looking for work? I've got a great paying opportunity, and won't even take a minute. Details within. Can look inside his model. Oh. Oh my gosh, getting to here. An ordinary pebble. That is... Yeah, that was one of the items. That is, like, really hard to see. Pebble speaks. I used to be a boulder. I am the parent to 100,000 smaller pebbles. All spawned from me. I know nothing of my offspring lives, nor descendants. Nor am I one to socialize. Alright then. Oh, looks like I should be able to make it. Knew it was doable. I sneezed and I didn't die. People that use WebMD be like... Oh, there's a free capsule right there. Okay, that one's easy enough. Alright, what is your fern memory? Rio, at one point as a child, the concept of megaflora terrified you. Their evolutionary age, painting human history is a tiny blip. The first time you saw a giant flower at a botanical garden, it seemed like an artifact, time traveling from the past. You raised your hand to the flower, hesitated but touched it, and you were hooked. What other secrets did this planet hold? There's a bubble up there, so I have to go back. I don't get it. How am I supposed to get that? Huh. How the heck? That last one is so ridiculously far compared to the other ones. Wow, yeah. Even if you land on it with run speed, how do you get out? Yeah. Like, going the other way didn't seem... It's so far from the wall. So I can't even, like, use the wall, really. Feels like there should be a bubble. I feel like maybe for some of these you're supposed to have infinite dash or something. Trying to land on, like, the edge. Maybe that's it. Why did my speed just get absolutely dunked on? What if I hold run out of bubble? Get my speed back? No. So once you lose speed, you can't get back. Like here, I held back for a second, lost all the speed immediately. Where do I start this from? Maybe there's a spot on there I can stand on. Oh! That was closer. Well, I mean, at that point, I can go side again. I still had speed, so I think if I got that, I would have been able to the other one. There's no way. So I have to have momentum going the other way. No, I lost my run speed. If I could keep my run speed, do a 180, maybe it's possible. I don't know how I would, though. Do 180 without holding back. Oh, I almost got it. Gotta be some part of that where standing is possible. I have to swing wide so my camera gets stuck in the other direction. This might be more doable on keyboard. That doesn't work. Fuck. I got it, but... tried to stop. Thing is, even if I keep speed, I don't think it's doable. Yeah, if I have speed going back, it's doable, as proven by that. Really feels like there was supposed to be a bubble in between there. But if I had speed going opposite way, I don't even know if it would work. But that's the only solution I can think of. That, or there's a platform down here somewhere. Thing is, it kills me off so fast, I can't really tell. Like, I could start wall running there. It didn't work last time, but maybe there's like an angle I can do. Like here, maybe. How else missed it? There's no way I could get height back. The bubbles behind are too far. Maybe I could somehow hit the rivets from below. Their range isn't like crazy good. Fuck. I mean, I can keep almost even if I jump at a good rhythm. Somehow I didn't lose speed there, which was really lucky. I jumped too soon. I don't think I can make this, even if I do perfect angles. These are pretty good, though. I can make it... That was really far. Hold on, is there a little ledge there? That might be the ticket. Oh, there's totally a ledge. It's right there. I just need a little more height. It's like exactly in the center. Don't think it's doable. That ledge was just a little lower. I can't get the rivets to move, I don't think. If I got like a slight angle dashed up and then touched the rivet. Please tell me that counted, please tell me that counted, please tell me that counted. I did touch ground. I touched ground! It counted! Get fucked! This will be the thumbnail for the episode, because I don't want to spoil the final boss. Wait, I fucked up. I didn't press the thing. How to make not look. There we go. Easy. Okay, let's end it on a win. Still got 1 item and 9 bubbles left. Oh, look at the surface! It has a star in it now. Now I'm kind of curious if the red sun, it has a star on it, but I haven't found all the bubbles there. Yeah, maybe before I go I will check up on that, because I'm curious. So is this one the red sun? No, that's the flower. There's something missing in the flower, not just the bubble. Okay. Honestly, that bubble was harder than the Tetris puzzle of the final boss. I got really lucky. I don't think I could do that again. Also, that's where the final capsule is. Who knows how to get up there? Maybe an invisible thing? Long bacon store. Maybe if I go here. Running. It's not really a platform. Yeah, there's 45 bubbles here. But I did find all the items. So I guess you can not find all the bubbles, but still get them. This. I'm sure there's a way to get over there, bounce on that, and then run all the way over here, get that flower. It won't let me look through the wall. Why is there a plank here, though? Maybe there's a secret at the end of this. Alright, I'm gonna walk the plank, screw it. Okay. On the next episode, we'll figure out what the plank is for. What a game. Still don't really know what I think of the ending. I mean, it's a happy ending. It's cool. I'm curious if I end it with, like, all the collectibles, if I'll get something else. But, still a pretty satisfying ending. Seeing if there's anything secret in any of these menus. Oh, this is just the credits if you want to see it before you beat the game. Which is a good idea, actually, because... it's neat. Might as well make your credits easily accessible. The sand here. Well, we finished, air quotes, Sephonie, but there's definitely a lot more to find, so I don't think this will be the last episode. But if you enjoyed the finale, in air quotes, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, thanks for watching.